Hello and welcome back to my channel. Happy new month. I pray that this month of July is going to be the best month so far we've had. Okay, so if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Queen Esther. Today I'm talking about 6 things that displeases God, or 6 things that can quench the presence of God in your life as a Christian. 6 things that can quench the presence of God in your life as a Christian. This video is not to condemn anyone, but is to make you understand the kind of things you should avoid as a Christian, the kind of things you shouldn't be doing as a Christian. So let's read from the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, from verse 16. It says, "These 6 things does the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination." These things, 6 things does the Lord hate, 7 are an abomination. Number 1, a proud look. Number 2, a lying tongue. Number 3, hands that shed innocent blood. Number 4, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Number 5, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Number 6, a false witness that speak lies. The last one, he that soweth discord among brethren. He that soweth discord among brethren. So those are the 7 things, or those are the 6 things that the Lord hates, the 6 things that displeases God, or the 6 things that can quench the presence of God in your life. According to the Bible, the first one is a proud look. I'm actually reading from King James, but another Bible translation calls it a haughty eyes. The Bible says that God resists the proud and giveth grace to the humble. A person that has a proud look is only sufficient in his own eyes. Nobody matters, nobody's opinion matters. He only sees things from his own perspective. He's not a humble person. He's proud. Nobody can talk to him. He doesn't listen to anyone. So a proud look. I know that God is merciful and you can still go back to him. Ask him to help you. Ask him to put upon you the spirit of humility. Number 2 thing that displeases God or can quench the presence of God in your life is a lying tongue. Some people can lie. They lie so much that even when they tell you good morning, you have to go back and check the time to be sure that it's actually morning. So a lying tongue displeases God. Let's read from the book of Hebrews chapter 6, verse 18. He said that by 2 immutable things, in which it was impossible for God to lie, we might have a strong consolation. Who have fled for refuge should lay hold upon the hope set before us. Okay, so what I'm just trying to get there is that God said by 2 immutable things it is impossible for God to lie. So if it is impossible for God to lie, why should you as a Christian, a child of God, one who is an example, one who people are looking up to, one who young believers are looking up to, why should you be a liar? It displeases God for his children to be liars. There is still grace. Go back to God, ask for his forgiveness, and ask him to give you the grace to tell the truth. And also intentionally start speaking the truth. And ask God to help you. When you come to God, he's not going to reject you. Ask for his help. God helps those who ask for his help. The third thing we'll be looking at according to the Bible is hands that shed innocent blood. The Bible said, "Thou shalt not kill." What does it mean to kill? Killing means forcefully taking away the life that God has created, or forcefully taking away the life that God has given to his children. It is not God's plan for man to kill his neighbor or for men to kill themselves. It is God's will for man to live in peace. Let us embrace oneness and live in peace with one another. That is God's way. It is God's way for us to live in peace with one another. Let's just read 2 Samuel 11 from verse 15. It's actually the story of David and how he killed Uriah, the husband of Bathsheba. And you find out that somehow he paid for his sin, even though even though he later repented, but he still paid for his sin. He still paid for his sin. Later on, the children killed, Absalom killed his brother and all that. So it is wrong to kill. 2 Samuel 11 from verse 15. He said, David was the one speaking. If you read it from the beginning, or if you go back to the previous verses, you will see that one of the days David went out, was taking a stroll when others went for war, and he saw a beautiful woman. So he conceived in his heart to kill the man and take his wife. So this is, he said, verse 15, he said, and he wrote in letters saying, set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. The nature of man is sin. But the moment you give your life to Christ, you become a new man, you get born again, you are connected to the life of Christ. But if you give the devil a chance, you will still see that nature functioning through you, even as a believer, even as a child of God. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So you have to be careful of what goes into your heart. You have to be careful of what you consume. You have to be careful of what you see, what you hear, what you take in. The heart is the very core of our being. That is why the Bible said, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. You cannot just allow anything into your heart. You cannot just allow anything to go into your heart. You have to guard your heart. Even as a believer, you have to guard your heart with all diligence. Because the devil can just enter into it cannot possess you, but it can enter into your heart and make you do things that you're not supposed to do. Don't make room for the devil. Don't allow the devil enter your heart, because the moment he enters your heart, he gains access to your spirit, and he keeps going and going until he totally destroys everything and pulls you away from God totally. So guard your heart with all diligence. It is important for you to guard your heart with all diligence. Don't just allow anything go into your heart. Don't say, because other Christians are doing it, you have to do it. Be careful of what comes into your heart. As a Christian, you shouldn't be watching pornography. As a Christian, there are some things you shouldn't be watching. There are some things you shouldn't be seeing. There are some places you shouldn't even go to as a Christian, because those things can, those things can corrupt you. So guard your heart with all diligence. Guard your heart with all diligence. The next one, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Please, if you're into this, please desist from it. Go back to God and ask him to help you, ask him to forgive you. A lot of times, these are the things that can even make your prayers not to be answered. These are the things that can hinder your prayers and make them not to be answered. So these kind of people are quick to plan evil against a brother or a sister in church. It is wrong. Please, if you are into it, stop it and repent. The next one that we'll be talking about, a false witness. You were not there, but you will be a witness that you were there. You did not see the person stealing the money, but you say you were there when the person was stealing the money. Probably because you want to spoil the person's reputation, or probably because the other person involved has paid you, or probably because you want to tarnish that person's image. Stop bearing false witness. Even the Bible said that thou shalt not bear false witness. Don't bear false witness against a brother. Don't bear false witness against a sister. If you do that and if it affects the person, what if the person commits suicide or do something rash? that person's blood will be upon your head. And even apart from that, it is wrong to bear false witness. What you do not see, you say you see it. Aiding and abetting is very wrong. Let's stay away from conniving. Let's stay away from bearing false witness against someone. If you don't know what to say, keep quiet. Don't lie against someone. Don't bear false witness. This can quench the fire of God or the presence of God in your life and also displease God. The last one here is he that soweth discord among brethren. So to sow discord means to spread false information or evil information about a person. To spread false information about a person. I confide in you and you carry my matter, you go and tell someone else in church. Or you come to me, you find out what I think about a particular person, and you go to that person and you find out what that person think about me, and you share the information, and even when you share it, you add your own to it. It is wrong to sow discord among brethren in church, even in your family. It is wrong. You are a specialist in spreading false information. You are a specialist in causing conflicts in church, scattering the church, what the pastor, what the leaders are trying to build. You are the one scattering it, causing problems, scattering everywhere, telling Mr. A wrong things about Mr. B and telling Mr. C wrong things about Mr. A. It is very, very, very wrong to sow discord in church. If you don't know what to say, just tell the person, thank you, I don't have anything to say. Rather than causing conflict, spreading wrong rumors, scattering the church of Christ, scattering the church of Christ that Christ is trying to build, don't be caught up in it. Please repent. Please repent. Please stop it if you are doing it. What you cannot say in front of someone, don't say it behind that person. I know some people may not like this video, but this is the truth. Stay away from all these things and you will see God doing marvelous things in your life. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you watching, staying with me, watching my videos. God bless you. See you in my next video.